Mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think only about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Pulls it in. It's Barber. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Scanning the field. It's Hunt. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll hand it off. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get out to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Huck. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Here now, a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Yes, sir.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first time. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it almost.
I think she said they were being toxic or something.
One team making their way on the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the return was brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Inside give now from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Huck. Looking for the wideout. And makes the catch and puts his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Muscles past the defender. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of the offensive line, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Mainly
And it comes
defensive.
out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver makes the catch. What a stiff arm. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Makes a nice move there. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's White. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the 1st time today. It's a quick grab. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Some hard running there. through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Looking to throw. It's Huck. Grab down the middle. It's Barnett. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Inside the 20. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Catch made on the left side. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Huck. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds.
And here comes a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On third down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's enough to move the sticks and get him a first down at the 41. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass. It's Huck. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Ball scooped up from the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Then this produces 6 points.
Boy, this linebacker showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Gonna run it. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air. It's Huck. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They can't stop him. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. So far, we have they've been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to contain him under that juke, but he picks up a solid game.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to pass. It's Huck. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he disposed it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Tailback with another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Makes a quick catch. Great move there. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grabbed by the receiver. Jukes to get past a man. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver. Just watching his route, did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain in a 1st down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Huck. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's passed the mark.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He pulls in the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
You don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this one is caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And cue the celebration. They have taken the lead in the final minute. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Huck. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And he'll run out of bounds. They're trying to get up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And the fullback going nowhere, like they stopped him for a loss.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They strike first in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking downfield, it's Huck. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. Aiming for a touchdown to keep the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and he pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's White. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. The quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just dicing him up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.